Hey guys, Mr. here again for another video today, and we are back with another Can They Win the Stanley Cup? And in this one, we will be seeing if the best left-handed shots can win the Stanley Cup. Now, we are going to be replacing the Chicago Blackhawks because, like, all of their top players, except for, I would say, except for Brent Seabrook, are all left-handed shots, and it's kind of crazy how good they are. So, yeah, we're going to head right in to this really quickly. So, when we did the right-handed shots, their team overall was 97 now. The thing about these two teams, about the left-handed shots and the right-handed shots, they definitely have the better offense, whereas the right-handed shots definitely have the better goaltending. The right-handed shots have better defense, although the left-handed shots also have better goaltending by a long shot. There's just not a lot of right-handed shots out there for goalies. Sorry about that. That was my phone. That was right beside the mic too, so you guys probably heard that. But yeah, like I said, this is a really good team. And I say, like, the left-handed left-handed shots that are defensemen really aren't that good. Like, the right-handed defenseman, I think the lowest overall was like 89, and I think our lowest overall here is 87. I think our highest is only 90 as well. So yeah, this should be interesting, that's for sure. I mean, obviously I can't see this team not making the playoffs, but yeah, let's go check it out. So we've got a top line of Nikita Kucherov with Sidney Crosby and Patrick Kane. Ew. Then we've got, actually, I think I'm going to change that. We're just going to have Kucherov playing on his regular side. Actually, let's go put Jamie Benn on that top line. Why not? Patty Kane can play second line. Sure. And Gaudreau with Tavares, Malkin, and Hall. Sure. Then we're going to have Voracek, Kopitar, and Gaudreau, sure. Alright, so top line, Ben, Crosby, and Kucherov. Second line, Tarasenko, McDavid, and Kane. Third line, Malkin, Tavares, and Hall. Fourth line, Voracek, Kopitar, and Gaudreau. Defensively, Hedman and Keith is our top pair. Really good. Then Suter and Yossi, our second pair. And then McDonough and Ekman-Larsson, our bottom pair now. Giordano is also a player that we have scratched. I believe there was another 87 overall defenseman that is scratched. No, maybe not. I thought so. No, oh yeah. I remember that I had 387 defensemen, so two of them actually made the lineup. And then the other one did not, which was Giordano, who did not. As for the goalies, we've got Price and Bobrovsky. Vasilevsky and Holtby were the other two goalies that didn't make it, but they were both 90 overalls. So unfortunately, not as good as Bobrovsky and Price. Yeah, there we go. My bad. Kind of forgot what I was doing or who I was talking about there for a sec. Now, guys, I'm gonna do. Oh, my throat, that really hurt. I don't know what was going on there. But I plan on doing another one of these with my favorite players because I really put my favorite player draft, or not my favorite player draft, but my favorite player team. I kind of really just put it together, and there's our first regulation loss. It almost took 20 games in the season. I believe the Chicago Blackhawks did that in like 2013, I think it was, when they won the Stanley Cup that year. Maybe it might have been 2010, but I think it was 2013. But yeah, so I think I am going to redo my favorite players and actually make it so my favorite players are in there because, like I said, oh my god, there goes my phone. It just fell to the ground. Oh man. Alright, so yeah, as I was saying, I'm going to try and do my favorite players once again, and we'll see how that goes. I'm actually going to add my favorite players in there next time, though. We'll see how that goes. So, what are we doing right now? We are doing left-handed shots. Let's write that down. So, let me know, guys. Do you think this team will make the playoffs? I definitely think they'll make the playoffs. Do you think they'll win the Stanley Cup? I think they will win the Stanley Cup. Are they going to get best record in this series? That is a very big possibility. We currently have 51 wins ahead of the deadline with 2 games in front of us as well before the deadline. We could have 53 wins before the deadline. We've had 10 losses all season, and unfortunately 7 of those in regulation, which that kind of sucks, but... or sorry, no. 10, did I say 10 of those in regulation? I meant to say 7 of those in regulation. I wish it would have been the other way around. 3 regulation and then 7 extras. That would have been really, really nice. But looking like the offense is going all out this season. Although I say that, we lost 6-0 to the Flames the other night. Guess the puck just wasn't playing the way that we wanted it to. So we're coming up to the deadline now. We win 1 of the last 2 games before the deadline. So 52 wins, I believe. 67 wins is the record. So we would need to surpass that, and I don't think we will. Although there's a chance. There is a big chance right now. We have 67 wins. If we just broke our record. Did we hit 70 wins? No way. Yo, I'm pretty sure we just hit 70 wins. I'm pretty sure our record was 79-3, right? I think that's what it was. Oh my god, I believe that is a new record for highest amount of points. That is 79-3. Holy shit. That is the first 70-win season that we've had in this series. Oh my god. So our best team was the West All-Stars, who had a record of 67-12-3. Oh my god. Now, I'm just going to write down now that we came in first, because there's no way any other team did as good as we did. Holy shit. I've never had 140 points before. That is actually ridiculous. Yeah, I had 137 with the Western All-Stars, so holy frig. That is absolutely unreal, guys. Wow, that is crazy. Okay, well, let's go do the playoffs now. We've got Winnipeg in the first round. We'll see how that goes. All right, let's go. Game number 1, we win. Game number 2, we win. We've actually played Winnipeg 3 games in a row, 4 games in a row now. We also lose game number 3, unfortunately. Then we win game number 4. Game number 5, we win, and we move on to the second round of the playoffs. Let's see who we will be facing in the second round. It will be the Minnesota Wild. They went 4-2 in the playoffs. We lose game 1 against them, too. That's not good. Although we tied up the series there. There we go. That's nice. Game number 3 now, which we also win. Game number 4, we lose. So an even series here against Minnesota. We could move on to the Western Conference Finals here, but we've got a Game 7, which might as well go simulate it. Let's see how that goes. First period of Game 7, Jamie Benn on that top line, scores on Devin Dubnyk. Second period now, lots of goals in the second. Gaudreau opened up the scoring in the second, but then Koivu, Niederreiter, and Granlund with 3 goals for Minnesota. 3 unanswered for Minnesota, and your left-handed shots have just tied the game. I was going to say they are trailing, but they just tied the game. I don't know why I'm slow simming it, but might as well. Power play for Minnesota. They're unable to convert on the power play. We have a power play now. Few minutes left in regulation, and we will move to overtime. Let's simulate overtime and see what happens. We are eliminated. Daniel Winnick with the overtime winner. And boys, we were unable to win the Stanley Cup. That really surprises me. I'm not going to lie. That really does surprise me. I figured we were going to win the Stanley Cup there, but Minnesota was our kryptonite. Damn. That really sucks. 70 wins, and we couldn't win the Stanley Cup. That is terrible. That's unfortunate. And, of course, Pittsburgh with the 3-peat, just to rub it in even more. Unfortunately. Damn, that really sucks. Connor McDavid had 93 points this season. Ooh, I'm excited to look at the stats. So 143 points for the team. There was only 4 teams that had 100 points, and Pittsburgh was the only one who hit over 110. The only other team to get 50 plus wins in the league. So yeah, let's go check stats though. On our team, Connor McDavid with 93 points, Crosby with 91. Okay, so maybe Kucherov shouldn't have been on that top line. He's a high franchise, man. Jesus Christ. I don't think McDavid's a high franchise. Yeah, no, he's not. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's a plus 66 down there for Roman Josi. Holy frig, man. Okay, well, yeah, let's check out goals. Who had the most goals on our team? Malkin with 36. Most assists went to McDavid with 59. So, Kane, just 1 point shy, a point per game. He also had a 30-goal season, though. Kucherov, I highly doubt would only have 76 points. Malkin, same thing. Highly doubt he'd only have 75. Tavares, feel like he would score more. Kucherov would have way more assists than that. He'd probably have at least 49 assists. So yeah, let's go check who had 30-goal seasons on the team. Malkin, Crosby, McDavid, Tarasenko, and Kane. Kucherov was one off. So how many people surpassed 50 assists? Kane, Crosby, and McDavid did. Best plus minus went to Josi with a plus 66. Let's go check our defensemen. Keith with the most points at 46 and a plus 64. I wonder if those two, well, I mean, these three players really, either Keith, Josi, or Hedman, could be in the Norris race just for how good their plus minus was. Even though they didn't put up the most amount of points, man, that is still crazy, dude. Most goals as a defenseman went to Josi at 18. Most assists went to Hedman at 39. Yeah, obviously the best plus minus went to Josi with 66. Our goalie's Price had a Vezina season, 48 wins with a 934 save percentage and a 1.73 GAA. I'd be shocked if he did not win. The Vezina this season. Now, Bobrovsky played like half of the games that Price played, and he almost let in the same amount of goals, or only let in 36 less goals. So that's pretty unfortunate. Bad performance from Bobrovsky, but I think they could split the Jennings, because only 158 goals were scored on them, if I did the math there quick. I did that really quickly in my head. So let's go and see. The Stanley Cup went to the Pens. We won the Presidents, and Minnesota made it to the final against Pittsburgh. Nice. Art Ross went to Tavares. I forgot to check stats. Hart went to Crosby on our team. Dyson Barrie with the Norris. Drouin with the Lady Byng. Calder went to Besser. Conn Smythe went to Murray. Our Price obviously did win the Vezina. Price and Bobrovsky did split the Jennings as well. Gudas with the Bill Masterton. Bergeron wins his own award. Art Crosby with the Ted Lindsay. And Tavares with the Maurice Richard. So Tavares did good this season. I did forget to go check the entire league here, so let's go do that really quickly. He had the most points with 98. Then R. McDavid was tied with Scheifele at 93. So why Crosby got the other, what was it, the Ted Lindsay? No, it wasn't. Maybe, it might have been Ted Lindsay. How many 50 goal scorers? 2 for sure. 3. Stamkos with 51. Ovechkin with 52. And Tavares with 56. Most assists went to Scheifele this season at 65. Best plus minus had to be Josi. Yes, it was. Forwards, let's see. I mean, that's that. If you guys want to see that. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 forwards who got over point per game. Tyson Barrie had 67 points. What a beast. The only reason why he really won the Norris is because he had a better plus minus than Carlson, although Carlson kind of did get robbed from that one, I would say. Even though he was only a +7, I think he should definitely be, or definitely should have won the Norris that season. He also was the only defenseman with 20 goals in the season. Buffalo was one off, but yeah. Goalies. Obviously, Price with the best stats in the league. Let's do minimum. Let's do minimum 25 games. Can you do? I'll do 30 games, I guess. Actually, no, I want to do 40. Minimum 40 games. Let's see. Best save percentage went to Price, as you would expect. Most wins went to Price. Least losses went to Price. Least overtime losses went to the real Price. Most shutouts went to Mike Smith and Carter Hutton. Beast. And then, yeah, that's all I'm going to check, I guess. Rookie skaters, let's see. Besser did have the most points. Wow, 76 points for him. Barzal was 72, so both of them did really good. I mean, Barzal's probably on pace to get around that much. Besser, I don't know if he'll get that much, but we will see. Middlestott with 29 goals. I have created Middlestott in this game, so he did really good there. I mean, his shot isn't even that good. Besser's shot is way better than that. But yeah, Middlestott led the rookies with goals. Assist went to Besser and Barzal with 50. Best plus minus as a rookie. I forgot what I was talking about for a sec. Jankowski with a plus 16. The only one to hit double digits there. Rookie goalies, nobody. Oh, I'm looking at minimum 40 games still. There we go. I'll do minimum 1. So Malcolm Subban, probably the best. Yes, 923 save percentage for him. That's actually really not that bad. So that's interesting. But yeah, I've dragged this episode on long enough. Here is the playoff tree. That'll be it from me, guys. Wow, Pittsburgh versus Ottawa in the Eastern Conference Final for 2 years in a row. Anyways, wow, Ottawa actually just did the same thing, moving up to the finals. Right? Did they face Ottawa or New York? Ottawa. Did Ottawa face Ottawa? Did Ottawa face Montreal or New York in the second round? Don't remember. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it from me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.